Hey guys, it's fishychair. Thank you so much for helping me reach 100k subs, guys. I really appreciate it. I can't believe this is happening to me. And I'm really thankful for all of you guys being here, watching my videos and supporting me. Thank you so much, guys. So a lot of you guys have been asking for a room tour or a setup tour, so I'm going to do one today. Let's get in there. So this is my living space, my working space and my relaxing space. This is my bed, where I do my sleepy things. This is my mirror, this is my camera. My camera is so heavy right now, it weighs like 3 kilos. It's messed up. Then there's just a bunch of stuff here. My seal is very important. A very important seal, guys. It's my emotional support seal. Then my music area, where I have a keyboard, ukulele, my guitar's somewhere else right now. And this is my streaming computer. So this actually used to be my old setup, but no one wanted to buy it. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but it was no one really needs a setup like this. It was just my old computer that I had unpurposed, so I repurposed it and rebuilt it into a streaming computer. I think it's really pretty, but it's complete overkill. It's got 2 graphics cards that both are being unutilized. They're doing absolutely nothing. That's okay. And then I have a 5950X in it as a CPU. But yeah, I hope to get some NVIDIA graphics cards in here soon so that I can actually use them for encoding. Because at the moment I'm using my CPU and it's a bit cursed. Sometimes it stutters. And this is my air purifier. And this is my backdrop, and a lot of you guys have actually asked about it. It's a sound reactive LED setup where it actually listens to my voice and it actually responds in real life. So I do plan on making this something that you guys can purchase as merch to support me, because I think a lot of you guys have asked about it. But we'll see how that goes. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments, because I do need to get a good gauge of how many people are interested. And then down here is the control. It's extremely cursed because this was a prototype that I designed and none of the stuff works properly, but that's okay. And then this is my setup, my gaming setup, work area. This is my computer. This is actually something that I'm going to sit down for a bit. So this computer is actually something that I spent around a year building, because it's custom water cooled, but I'm really interested in custom water cooling. I think that stuff is really fun. It's really pretty to look at as well in the end. But the main reason why it took so long to build is because it's I designed a lot of the electronics behind it. So there's like the lighting, the lighting control, the fan control. I designed that all from scratch because I study electrical engineering, so I also do this stuff in my spare time. When I have spare time, just building random stuff that usually doesn't blow up. But yeah, so in the front there used to be a CD drive here. Oh, my foot. There used to be a DVD drive slot, but I've replaced it with a PCB that I've designed, and it's actually touch, which means you can interface with it. And so here we have white light, and basically what it does is that you can swipe up and down on it and adjust the temperature of the white. So it's a cool white and a warm white. Yeah, and then the next mode is just some UV, addressable UV. So this is something that I designed myself. I had to get custom UV LEDs made in China and then solder them onto my own custom PCBs. As you can see in the bottom right, there is something that's not working properly there. But yeah, this setup does definitely need to revamp. I need to fix it sometime. As you can see, it definitely needs a fix. My graphics card is outside my computer. The reason why it's outside is because my main GPU down here, it's a Radeon 7. It just decided to die one day, so I couldn't really take it out because I didn't have time to take it out and buy a new GPU and put a water block on it and rebend all my tubing. I didn't have time for that, so all I did was I just put a new Ryzen in and put my spare graphics card up here. Which is like a 6600 XT, I think. I do want to fix this sometime soon because it's so jank and people keep coming in and asking me, why is your GPU outside of your case? But that's how it is right now. Now you guys know. I do want to replace it very soon sometime, but I also need to redesign the reservoir here. The reservoir is horrendous. It's cracked. This was my first hardware project, and it didn't really turn out well. I mean, it turned out well, but there's a lot of issues that I could fix next time, including like the machining process, everything. It was cursed, but. Yes, that's my main computer. It definitely needs a bit more love, but this is the rest of my setup. I'm using a G502 as my main mouse. A lot of people ask me what mouse I have. Now you know, it's a G502. I've had it for maybe 7-8 years and it works pretty well, so I don't see any reason to replace it at the moment. My keyboard is an And Pro 2, but I definitely need to. I do have a new keyboard coming, but it's going to take a while. And then my headphones are DT77 Pros. They're very, very comfortable. I like them a lot. And then my microphone over there, it's Samson Meteor. I've had it for also 7-8 years. It's pretty solid, but I am looking at getting a new mic as well. And then yeah, I have my triple monitor setup. Third monitor standing on motherboard boxes. Cheaper than textbooks. And then I have my jug and water here, very important. Gotta stay hydrated. Then over here, I have this section. This circuit board over here is for. It's using a development board that I designed, and it essentially is a pass-through for my audio. You can see my audio is just a pass-through, and it reads in the audio and then sends it to my lights behind me. So that's how that thing reads it in. And then this is an audio amplifier that I tried building a long time ago, and it does work, but because of my graphics card situation, I had to reroute some of the power. It actually used to be powered by my computer's power supply as well. I didn't have a separate power brick. I just did that, so that's how that works. And then behind the computer, it's kind of cursed. We don't really talk about that. That is, we don't go back there, so it's okay. And I know there's spaghetti all over my desk right now, but that's okay. And then I have LED strips around my screen because I used to have a channel point reward where you could redeem it on Twitch and it would flash me in real life. So that was really fun, especially when I'm trying to clutch and then chat would just troll me. But at the moment it's disabled because same reason as my amplifiers, that because of my graphics card situation, I've had to reroute the power and I can't get more power to it at the moment, but I have been trying to fix it. Yes, that's my computer setup. Then over here is just behind. You guys can see that all the extra spaghetti I have back here. And then this is actually something that I built a long time ago, and basically it's one of those cable management holes that I've repurposed and put a PCB in, and I can actually swipe on it as a control. And I want to end up linking this to, I don't know, my room lights or maybe my server computer, because my server computer does have lights as well. Just they have to be manually controlled, but it would be really cool if I link this to that. There's my dock. Very, very important. But yeah, that's my room, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. There is a bunch of stuff, but that's how it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming, guys, to watch my room tour. And I really appreciate every single one of you. I read all of your comments, guys. I legit read all your comments, believe it or not. I know there's like 400 comments on the video, but I read all of them. But thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.